Ladies and gentlemen, there is a new weapon coming to Call of Duty Mobile, and it is called the Guardian Spirit Katana. Okay? Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about this katana because I think it's going to be really interesting. So, this is the old sword, the HACHI, the OG. And what a lot of people don't realize is that it's not a katana. Okay, we don't have a katana in the game right now, and I'm gonna prove to you that there's no katana in Call of Duty Mobile. Now, if we go right here, you can clearly see the difference between a katana and a hachi sword, which is apparently actually called a tachi sword. So I don't know why they call it a hachi sword in COD Mobile. I couldn't really find an explanation for that. But I did find a lot of comparisons between tachis and katana. So we're just gonna assume that they spelled it wrong. Anyway, I found an article that was describing all the differences between all the different swords, and they mentioned that the katana featured a shorter blade, which also made it faster, much quicker to use in battle, in close quarters combat. It was able, samurai warriors were able to draw the sword much more quickly than they would a longer, bigger sword. Also, the article did mention that the Tachi swords were noticeably more curved and longer than actual katanas. So there's the Hachi sword. It's got a curve to it, much longer than the katana. And this is the new Katana Guardian Spirit that's coming out. But what I want to talk to you about is the stat card, because as you can see, the stat card is exactly the same. But I did find an old stat card of a Hachi sword right here. And as you can see, the stats are actually different. The fire rate is slightly slower, the mobility is slightly slower, and the range is slightly slower. Now, this is probably the real stat card for the Hachi. And the reason for that is because for the base melee weapon class, you can't actually see the stat cards, right? There's no different stat card between a Krambit, a Hachi sword, or a base melee knife, like the new one that just came out. But when you use the actual weapon, you do notice the different stats. Like, for example, when you use a Krambit, you actually have to be closer, and it actually does have a faster fire rate than an actual Hachi. The Hachi's fire rate is actually kind of slow. It has a beautiful draw, attack, pattern, which makes it easy to hit people, but it's actually really slow. So, what I'm actually hoping for is that this Guardian Spirit Katana is actually a little bit quicker than the Hachi, and it might even have a completely different draw animation, which I think would be totally super amazingly cool. Anyway, that's my video. If this thing has a different draw animation and like it's just quicker, that would be so awesome. And I can't wait for that thing to come out because I'm totally gonna get it. And I'm probably gonna get all the swords in the game eventually. So yeah, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.